at the start of this game. He's got to have it right now. And they take a downfield shot. And the catch is made. It's Ryan Williams, still spinning free. Touchdown, Alabama. They answer in one play. 75 yards for the 17-year-old. Are you kidding us?
Tells him, I think I got a shot to my guy that can make a play to the outside. He's one-on-one. Look at the DB, never located the football. The receiver, Williams, does. That's why he was able to adjust back. Julian Humphrey never saw him. Out on an island, because of the quickness there off the line of scrimmage. Look at this. It's not the greatest route, but it's the awareness and the ability to come back to the ball. And then what he does after the catch, this isn't a big guy. He's 175 pounds. But he just knows how to make plays when it matters, and he makes a huge play for Alabama. What an answer by the Tide.
Three-man rush.
Lets it go.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Ricardo Lewis.
For just a fraction of a second, I don't think Ricardo Lewis saw the ball.
Nope. See, it was 25 that knocks it out of Trey Matthews' hands. And Lewis, a miracle of miracles.
Saying over the middle.
Oh, what a catch by Jerry Smith! Money on the rise! You're fucking here!
Zakee Wheatley, number 6, is going to bat this ball up in the air. And then Smith goes up and just one-hands it. What are we doing?
Come on, man.
Give me that.
2nd and 13. And that ball's floating in the air and picked up by Kendall Wright. Touchdown Bears. Sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good. The bounce into the arms goes for an 87-yard touchdown. What a way to tie up the game against the 5th-ranked team in the country. And sometimes, Matt, you need those kind of plays to pull off this kind of a game.
There's no question. And Robert Griffin III is like, yeah, I can't believe that just happened.
And he looks to the heavens and says, I'll take it.
Again, this Auburn team in the last couple of games, they've started well on their opening drive. Going to the end zone here, and boy, a lot of hand checking going on. That's a touchdown. How about the reception from Cam Coleman? He and Julian Neal were battling in that far corner.
And you want to talk about Superman types of grabs. Goodness gracious, you got a guy draped on your shoulder, on your arm. Cam Coleman reels it in with one hand, secures it.
3rd and 8. To throw. On the near side, Alston with a one-handed grab. And a flag comes in as he's pushed out of bounds inside the 10. Oh my, Alston reels it in. Let's check on the marker. 8th reception, he leads the way for this Army team who doesn't throw it all that much.
It's as if his hand was a vacuum and you heard the ball go and like just suck it right in there to where he could snag that one-handed. This is an insane catch by Alston, and his left arm is being held by Jordan Mahoney.
Play action. Gabriel throws, end zone. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious, what a grab by Jalen Robinson. That is unreal.
A flash. Unreal catch. Behind him, reel it in, and hold on to it.
Don't blitz him anytime soon.
Looking. Too tall, but not too tall for who? What a great catch made there by Shane Hollywood Hooks.
Look at this. Turn, stop. One hand while getting hit. Secure the catch. I see you, Shane Hooks. Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Oh, yeah. SportsCenter top 10 nominee for sure after that 19-yard completion for the senior out of Orlando, Florida.
Jones goes to the end zone. Oh, what a catch! Devontae Smith, touchdown, Alabama.
Holy cow.
You don't even know what to say sometimes.
Good coverage, great coverage.
No.
One-handed to two-handed, unbelievable.
Well, he got his 200 back in fashion, didn't he? What a catch.
3rd and 11. Little false start, looked like almost. I don't see a flag on the field. Oh, what a catch! There is a flag on the field, but a catch and a half made by Chris Lewis.
He's just going to get vertical, and this ball is just thrown up with an opportunity to make a play, right? He's not the guy that's supposed to get the ball. And he looks back and just reaches that paw up and snatches it out of the air. I don't even think he knew he was getting the ball. That is an outstanding athletic play.
Gary gave one for the team last night. He wanted to talk personally to Cam Cameron.
Wow, nice catch.
Yeah, it was.
Odell Beckham.
Yeah.
Up front. And it's going to be a fade to the corner, though, to Smith. Oh, he one-handed it again. Man. How many times is this kid going to do this year? Well, he's going to break Chris Carter's freshman records at the pace he's going. Wow.
On the field.
Oh, and a jump, which gives him a free shot there to Fuller, who makes an incredible one-hand catch. Touchdown! Free play, great play.
Press coverage, he leans into him just a little bit. Whoop, snags it, and a little bit of PI in my eyes. And how about the awareness of his right foot to put it down right inside the out-of-bounds marker.
Knows he shouldn't have tried to do that in that situation. He's blaming himself. Thomas goes back, goes deep, got a man. Touchdown! What a great catch by Jeff Mayle. What a receiver the former defensive back has turned into 45 yards after the turnover.
What great concentration by Jeff Mayle. Probably the best hands in the country. Bobbled the ball. Looked like initially he'd make this catch for an easy touchdown. For whatever reason, he's off balance a bit, but he keeps his focus.
They bring it. Bazelak going to the end zone. High pass caught by Finn Hogan.
No way! Yo, wow! Finn Hogan. That could have been the best catch I have ever seen. We got to see that again. LaMiles Brooks had him around the waist, pulling him to the ground. And that was a phenomenal catch.
Left inside of Scott. Long is right. Schultz just before Frizzell got him. And a leaping interception by Woodson, who got a foot down somehow inbounds.
And once again, Schultz is trying to throw the ball away. He has no idea that Charles Woodson can jump 15 feet in the air, come down acrobatically, get his foot inside this football field. Folks, you can watch football a long, long time before you see another play like that.
Good bring here, just live with me.
That's a great thought. Here's Winky. Going deep. Warwick's all alone. Penalty flags down. Touchdown. Touchdown, Florida State. 43 yards, and Peter Warwick, a night of redemption, his third touchdown of this championship game. The reason why he came back as a senior, he told us, was to win a ring and a championship trophy.
Interference would have been called. Remember, college, it would have been just a 15-yard penalty. Look at that concentration.
Fake to Hill, pitch to the edge.
Bernard goes up and just grabs the ball away. Do they call it a catch? They battled for it. It is ruled a catch down at the 5-yard line. Went up and over Jacoby Johnson.
Ridiculous. Watch him go up, like you said. How does he get? Johnson doesn't see the ball, but still, that is impossible to do.
An All-American, 3 All-Conference picks. Files, jump ball. Kennebrew, he goes up and it's broken up. Cameron Smith, no. Kennebrew called it somehow. Touchdown, North Alabama. How?
We'll have to watch the replay, but that ball was knocked out as Kennebrew went to the ground. A great throw here from Files. Great coverage out there on the edge. Ball knocked out off of his toe.
Snap it to the end zone.
Nice ball.
It's caught.
And it's going to be a flag. That's all right.
It's touchdown, Tyrell Henry.
Fade ball from the inside, Tim. He goes over his shoulders, and again, you're playing man coverage.
Bama rushes 3.
Corral, plenty of time. Throws a back shoulder. Oh, did he catch that ball?
Holy cow!
Braylon Sanders did.
Not only does he spin and catch it with his right hand, but he's aware of where his feet are. Look at this throw. Look at the coverage.
Oh, man.
The game. Here's Sorsby. Quick release. Up high. Caught. Is it a grab? Yes. What a catch. A tough one. Omar Cooper Jr. 17-yard pickup.
I cannot believe he held on to this. I mean, Cooper, the first thing to touch is his head. That is incredible body control just to catch the ball.
Who can look at things from the broader picture, you know, the whole program kind of perspective.
Deep throw and a one-handed catch by Jalen Brooks. Boy, they've thrown the ball deep effectively when the quarterbacks have had time to get it off. What a catch by
That's as
Brooks.
good a catch as you're going to see all season. Tremendous concentration. Right hand.
Fine, back to pass, pressured, steps up. Fine's going to heave it deep toward the end zone, and it is caught! A reach around, Braden Lenzy somehow snagged it. What a catch! And B.D. Williams was there in the way. An incredible catch by Lenzy for a Notre Dame touchdown.
There's Lenzy. He's just running a go route. Pine breaks the pocket. Watch him pin it on the back. And then B.D. Williams goes left, then to the right hand. Heaves up a prayer to Braden Lenzy. Goes left hand to right hand on the back of Navy's defensive back.
C.J. Stroud. Sideline. High and incomplete. I don't know if Harrison. Oh, he got a foot in bounds. How did he get a foot in bounds? Marvin Harrison Jr. again.
I mean, did he go back with his inside foot to touch? Watch this as he's trying to go down and this left foot kind of slips out and then he goes touch. Oh my goodness. You are kidding me.
Good protection. And there's a guy you like. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Christian Fitzpatrick just snags that ball out of midair with one paw.
Named Randy Moss and coined the term, you just got mossed. This is big time. One hand, using the right hand, basically staring down the corner the whole time. That's a lot of men. Great hops right there. That is a big-time catch by Christian Fitzpatrick, who's had a very good second half.
And some of the young guys that are stepping in now.
Garcia to the end zone. Was that a one-handed grab? Incomplete. It looked like Brinson had made a spectacular catch. Officials right on top of it, incomplete.
I don't know. They may look at this. Oh, my goodness. Ball never hits the ground.
I mean, he controlled that football. Did he go out of bounds?
Ball with the right hand, held it in, and did not bounce. Didn't go anywhere. That was an outstanding play by the young receiver, Romello Brinson.
It'll be tighter down. It's a gadget play. Drew Terrell wants to go back.
to Andrew Luck, and a one-handed grab, no. Out of bounds, just barely. We'll see, though.
What? Wait, could he be the best receiver here, too?
He's big enough.
Well, I mean, the one-handed grab, Joel. There it is. Nice play action right there. Throw back to the quarterback. Boy, one big paw out there. Oh, he got a foot in, I think.
Did he possess the ball?
Well,
with the foot down.
That foot's in. And I think he's got possession. That should be a catch.
As Florida State across the 50. Again, a 5-man rush. Seam shot. Coleman. One-handed grab. Keon Coleman climbs the ladder. And it's a Florida State first down to the 22. A gain of 27. It doesn't get prettier than that.
Oh, my Lord. Watch this throw. And Keon Coleman's going to say, I don't need two hands. I just need one. Get out of here, little boy, as he catches that over Jason Simmons Jr.
Montez going to the end zone for Bobo. And he caught it out of bounds.
There's the timeout here. There's contact here. They're letting him play.
Yeah.
All right, there's a catch. Does he have it?
Wow.
You know, Ted, I think that's a touchdown.
Man, I'll tell you what, this place will go crazy.
After review, the receiver had the ball in his right hand with his right foot on the ground. Touchdown.
If at all possible, with 19 seconds left. End around, and now a pass coming up. Spencer to the end zone. Thomas.
Did he get a foot down?
Yes, touchdown. Yes.
Play that fooled Alabama, but the ball is thrown in the right spot. Did he get a foot down?
Wow.
I think he did.
There's his left foot. There's still some green showing before you see the chalk.
Wow.
What a catch and what unbelievable balance.
Greer looking for Sills. Laying out. Touchdown, West Virginia.
The receiver set at the bottom of your screen, and they go to that fade. There it is. Dotson, touchdown.
If you put it up there, he's going to come down with it and get a foot in bounds.
Up into the end zone. He holds on. Is it a touchdown? Yes, it is. What an unbelievable catch by Puka Nacua. The game of his life.
Well, you just said it, Dan. Are they going to get the ball to their best players? Here's their best player, Puka Nacua, on Caleb Biggers. Unbelievable hand fighting there, and Nacua just refused not to come down with that ball. Biggers has a handful of jersey, and Nacua comes up with the ball. I think he got both feet in.
Fuentes Hokies. Here's Burmeister throwing end zone again. Turner, did he get the foot down? He did on the back line.
First look at it. Burmeister's got plenty of time, clean pocket to throw from. The snag.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he gets that left foot in.
It's a catch on Saturday, not on Sunday.
Yeah, but this is a Saturday, last I checked. That toe gets down in the field of play before that right foot comes down out of bounds.
2nd and 7. 8th play of the drive. To the end zone. What a catch! Dorian Singer with a gem! Touchdown, Arizona!
Safeties, they quickly rotated. Jane DeLora saw it right off the bat, and he threw it to his playmaker. And he's making one-handed grabs a habit. And there's a reason he's no longer a walk-on 10, because of plays like that. Perfect coverage. What an ability to sight the ball. Watch his eyes all the way to that left hand. Hits him right in the A. Woo!
Quick reach. They certainly have.
2nd and 17. Armstrong goes deep over the middle. And is that caught? He caught it. Dontavian Wicks was laying there. College football, I don't know that I've ever seen anything like this.
It's the ball sitting on his back.
It's just hanging out in the air.
Pops up in the air, and he makes what? That is
is incredible.
I'm telling you, I don't know that he knows that the ball was still in the air. Watch his reaction.
Absolutely not. Marcus Clark has an interception going the other way. The ball sits on Dontavian Wigg's back, pops up in the air, and then he snags it with one hand.
He's like, oh, got it.
Boykin throwing too tall. It was put in. Green caught it.
Drawing up, but the tip ball from Josh Dotson ends up being caught by Aaron Green.
Now it seems like there's a bit of a more of a concerted effort to feed Tongiai.
2nd and 1, play action going deep. Well covered and still caught. Chip Flemings, are you kidding me?
It doesn't matter if you're 5'5", 6'5", you can't measure heart. And Fleming's up over the top, an unbelievable play. And you want to talk about building confidence in yourself, building confidence in your quarterback.
Mariota fakes, throws incomplete. The wet ball may have resulted in that. What an interception! What a play on defense by Arizona. The pickoff goes to Scooby Wright, but it was tipped at the sideline, and before that defender went out of bounds, he threw the ball back in.
What an amazing play by Shaquille Richardson. The ball comes off of the hands, and remember, this is an interception. Now, that left foot looked like it was inbounds by Scooby Wright. Let's watch the left foot. Unbelievable. The ball stays in, actually hits Addison. That foot is inbounds, and for the first time since over a year ago, Marcus Mariota has thrown an interception. What an unbelievable streak on an unbelievable play.
Saying, looking, goes deep, saying, Tate, touchdown, Tater. Cardell Tate, 40 yards. He's able to get behind the defense, and Jalen Gilbo is just trying to catch up. Ball's a little underthrown. How about the double catch? Gilbo gets there, bats that ball away initially, and Tate's got to catch it a second time, and he's able to haul it into the end zone.
Linebacker, which means one-on-one for Sutton.
Here we go again, deep ball, looking for Duff, and it is caught! Oh, what a catch by KJ Duff! He brought it in with one hand! What a play by KJ Duff!
Oh my God, I can't even believe it. That is an unbelievable catch. That might be the catch of the year in college football. Wow.
Unbelievable play by Duff, who went over 1,000 yards for the first time in his career earlier in the game.
Willis, one-on-one, looking for Turner.
Holy moly!
Big play, Trey Turner, touchdown Tech. You'll see it on SportsCenter tonight.
Yeah, look at them, little combat, hand-to-hand combat.
Rob Smith said being a little shorter than a normal D tackle.
He's 265 pounds. Now going for the end zone. What an interception! Christian Isian with his 3rd interception in the last 3 weeks. Now there is a flag on the field as well.
Here he goes to force it into the end zone, but watch this interception. One-handed, yes, sir. I'll take that.
Excuse me, Odell Beckham Jr.
Pump fake one way, long ball the other. Touchdown. Well, they're going to say he's out. For number 13. What a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, you put it up for grabs, and these receivers, remember, he was blocking on the last play. Oh, he had it, and that was clearly a touchdown. McCreary, number 17, was chasing behind.
You know, we have to win the game. We have to beat Tennessee or nothing matters.
Wilson going up top for Wright. Was it caught? Juggled and caught at the 40.
A concentration here. Unbelievable. Going against a true freshman, Justin Coleman, who lucky he doesn't get called for pass interference. But how does he keep that ball alive? Because they saw this on the Diamond Vision.
1, 2, 3 off his face.
You know what that looked like? It looked like that catch by Tyrone Prothro from Alabama several years ago where he caught it on the back of the defender.
Pressure, throws, almost intercepted. It is intercepted. It's over. Intercepted. Intercepted. Who got the pick? Terrell Hanks. Intercepted. I don't even know who got it. New Mexico State has won. He catches the ball with his feet. Javon Ferguson to Terrell Hanks. Hanks takes it with his feet. Hey, somebody else can now proudly wear the nation's longest losing streak. It's over. New Mexico State has come back and beat Idaho in overtime. 55-48. Let somebody else don the nation's longest losing streak around their neck.
Burger to actually be something here in Columbus.
Well, it certainly has been that on third down. Jump ball deflected, and what an interception! Malik Hooker with a spectacular interception on the sideline.
Most importantly, you didn't see where he came from. At the height, and then he just tracks the ball. That's a fantastic play. Now you're seeing the end of it. He started in the middle of the field. That's outstanding.
Now threatening at the 23. Grayson Lambert finds Caden Severin. How does he come up with that? Touchdown, Severin. Watch again. The one-hand grab and into the end zone. Must-see moment.
And they're down to the 5-yard line as Reese is back in. Looking for the fade to Floyd. Bobbled and caught for the touchdown. Michael Floyd stayed with it the whole way. Focused on the ball and finally secured it. Touchdown, Irish.
We've got a 5'8" corner against 6'3" Floyd. Who's going to win that battle? He goes up and attacks the ball and takes it away from Reed.
The golden rule. Nick Sorley wants a bunch. Throws deep, looking for his tight end. Oh, Gesicki made the play. That'll be a BTN standout for Gesicki.
Wide receiver there. What a one-handed great catch.
A 7 for 7 for 62 yards on this drive so far. The 9th play of the drive. Sayin getting a little bit of heat. Going deep to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornell Tate.
A much better defense than this. You can't throw the ball better than this. And to go up and make that play between two defenders, that's when their two guys are better than your two guys.
Takes over at its own 19-yard line. And Betham to throw. Has a streaking man down the middle. What a catch! George Kittle reaching out with one hand, snatching it down across the 40.
George Kittle is to the right in the play-action pass, which wasn't even a great fake. But remember, they're expecting 46 Kittle being an in-man on the line of scrimmage to block. He doesn't do that. He slips by the linebackers and gets in the middle of the field.
Many other states in the country. Ron back again. Great protection. Down the middle, and what a catch by Todd Heath. Wow. Holy smokes.
That's one of the best catches you'll ever see. The golden retriever, because of his blonde hair, his hands of blue, and his nose for the ball. Look at this one-hand grab, pins it against his shoulder pad, and pulls it in. Phenomenal catch by the All-American tight end. That is...
Down at the 36. Here comes a blitz. Heupel's going to go long. Got a man out there, almost making the catch. He did make the catch. At the 30 is Woolfolk. He one-handed it. Tipped in the air, and on his back, he grabs it. It's a 34-yard pickup.
Single coverage, Sweeney 16 on the coverage. Doesn't know where the ball is, but when he sees Woolfolk look back, he looks back. Oh, nice job. Nice play.
Lynn Swan is in a red uniform.
Bob, Brad, that was Super Bowl 10. Deja vu. I've seen it before.
Side right, Winicky left, two backs alongside Christian. He'll air it up, right side for Goddard. Leaping, one-hand grab. Get out of here. Touchdown, Dallas Goddard.
laugh from our rules analyst, Bill Lamagna, on that. Neuer off a screen.
No, he did
Popped
not.
up in the air and taken away.
Oh, there he is. That's the true freshman, Alfred Collins. I mean, unbelievable. Now, he set it up. Listen, this was going to be a screen. He just started backing off the block and went up, and I believe it was a one-handed pick. I mean, look at this. You see him back off, gets one paw up there, and comes down with it. Unbelievable what he does. Great awareness to start to back off.
Let's see what the Bulldogs do to counter. Daniels looking downfield. One-on-one, has a man laying out and caught miraculously by George Pickens. Do it to him, George. Wow. Wow is right. He had the drop earlier, wasn't going to do it a second time. Double move. He beats the safety. Derek Forrest, a full extension layout, and he brings it to his chest. What a play.
Oklahoma with 2 timeouts remaining. Landry Jones is in trouble and throws this one. Deflected, intercepted if he was in the air. He was past the out-of-bounds line, but he may have been in the air. And Sean Lewis, who scored on a 52-yard pick six, may have his second interception of the night. Take a look at this one, Harvey.
Unbelievable effort here. This is something you do when you're clowning around playing in the backyard. Brown goes airborne, and I don't think he stepped out of bounds. How about the awareness by Lewis? Lewis does a good job. No, that is a clean play by Brown. Goes up over the out-of-bounds line, knocks the ball right to his defender. Intentionally done. Outstanding play by Broderick Brown.
Here comes the blitz. Henderson picks it up. Brown to Smith. Oh, my! Wow! Jeremiah Smith, ladies and gentlemen.
Not fair. Devin Brown's in the game. They're going to blitz him. They're bringing an extra guy off the edge. He drifts. Puts the ball up there where only Jeremiah Smith can catch it. He goes up and gets it. And that is a huge catch and a huge touchdown.
Great blitz pickup as well by Travion Henderson. Pressure off the edge.